Welcome to Solo Parent Strength, Navigating with Resilience, the podcast that celebrates the incredible strength and resilience of single parents. Your host is Nancie Kem, and she's honored to join you on this journey of empowerment. In each episode, we'll dive into uplifting stories, offer practical advice, and connect you with valuable resources to support you in your solo parenting journey. Together, we'll rewrite the narrative of solo parenting and forge a community built on strength and empowerment. Let's dive in.
Hello, and welcome to Single Parents Revival. It's your host, Nancie Kem, and today's topic is about the epiphany. The epiphany moment of Single Parent Revival and how this title came to reality in my life. So, what is an epiphany? I'm going to explain epiphany as a sudden moment of realization or an insight. It's when an individual suddenly understands something in a new and clear way. A moment of clarity that is often deeper, that has a deeper understanding of a complex situation or a problem, allowing the individual to see things from a new perspective. That is what happened to me with Single Parents Revival. I had an epiphany about Single Parents Revival, and this is how it actually happened. In the hushed hours of the night, when the world seemingly stands still, the whispers of our souls become the loudest. It was during one of these emotional charged nights, precisely between 2 to 3 a.m., that the essence of Single Parents Revival initiative was birthed within me. The journey towards this profound realization was both intimate and divine, a moment where I was so desperately intertwined between hope and crafting a vision with purpose and empathy. The name Single Parent Revival didn't just appear. It was a divine revelation, an epiphany, a moment of realization that descended upon me during the wee hours of deep prayer and self-reflection. Each tears I shed carried with it the echoes of my mother's struggles and the resilience and the resonance with which our own narrative as a single parent. My mother, a phenomenal woman, was thrust into this realm of single parenthood not by choice. And I already narrated her story on the beginning of these episodes. She was a unique example of the challenges that are embraced within a single parent home. Her journey, sprinkled with both tears and laughter, painted the canvas of my childhood. Each stroke revealing contours of love, sacrifice, and indomitable spirit, a spirit that never gives up. I learned all these things from my mother. Now I'm able to navigate the waters of single parent myself because the waves of life seem to carry with them the legacy of resilience and the essence of hope. The echoes of my mother's laughter and the silent strength in her tears have found resonance in my soul, shaping my aspirations and refueling my desire to foster a community of support, understanding, and empowerment for single parents. The night the name Single Parent Revival was imparted onto my soul, it felt like a sacred covenant, a pledge to ignite a flame of hope and togetherness amidst the community, often weathered by the storms of life. The name embodies a movement, a surge of strength, a revival of spirit of single parents who traverse the bittersweet journey of raising beautiful souls while nurturing their own. This initiative is more than just a name. It's a call to rally, to uplift, to rejuvenate the spirits of single parents, affirming that amidst all the adversaries, a community stands with them, ready to share the load, celebrate the victories, and navigate the challenges together. So, single parent revival is not just a venture. It's a heart-led mission, a tribute to the silent warriors called single parents, and an offering of love, understanding, and support. It's a narrative of hope penned with ink of empathy, striving to create a ripple of positive change in the lives of single parents by an extensive, precious lives they nurture and cherish. This has been my life all through, and I was asking God what He thinks about the impact that He wants me to play on earth. I am called into ministry, and I know that. But I wanted God to reveal exactly what type of ministry that He wants me to get into. I knew for a fact that becoming a pastor was not something that I embraced in my heart and soul, because pastors have really tarnished the word of being just a pastor. I wanted to be able to be super impactful in a way that I can share the knowledge of God, the knowledge of life, and the knowledge of my experiences. And in those wee hours, I was really asking my God, my divinely God, I need you to impact in me that which you so desire, that which you saw in me when you built me. In the quest of my heart aspiration, amidst those tender whispers, the divine, the calling for single parent revival was bestowed in me. It was more than just a fleeting thought. It was a sacred entrustment, a divine commission to extend a hand of grace, support, and understanding to single parents. The weight of this calling, though profound, came with a celestial assignment and assurance to lighten the burdens borne by single parents and to help dissolve the shadow of shame that society often casts upon them. Most of us have no understanding why people choose to be single. A lot of people choose to stay married because of the shame that comes with being a single parent, and also because of the burden that comes with just one person raising children. The strength of someone who decides to move away from a situation because of either marital infidelity, or maybe because of domestic violence, or maybe because of any sort of abuse, is strength that comes with those people, that they decide that they will do it on their own just so that they can be able to have peace and allow their children to experience peace in a home, even though they know very well that the journey might be very rocky. The decision that they take as heroes, that is what we need to respect and commemorate them for accepting the challenge and taking on a really heavy responsibility, even not knowing the full scope of the work. The name single parent is not just a tag. It's a divine narrative. It's a statement to God's unwavering love and His immaculate plans in our lives. Each word of the name carries with it a heavenly promise. It's a pledge to restore, rejuvenate, and rekindle the spirit of single parents, affirming their dignity, their strength, and their essential role they play in life. As I delved deep into my prayers, the divine script unfolded and revealing to me God's plan for the fatherless and for the widows and the widowers. He reminded me that His love is unveiling, His provision is unending, His presence is a constant companion in the lonely hours of the night and the bustling hours of the day for single parents. God's message was so clear to my heart. He is the father of the fatherless. He is the husband to the widow and the unveiling support to the single parents. His promise resonates through the core of my being. I've experienced His providence all my life. He has instilled in me a sense of purpose, courage, and an unyielding faith to carry forth this divine mandate. Some aspects of His grand designs were not revealed to me with vivid clarity. I can be honest with you on that. That's the reason why I'm ready to move into the uncharted waters to trust. While others remained a mystery to me, yet the assurance of His perfect plans remained steadfast. Guys, when you get to a moment where you cannot see the will of God in your life, look back and see the things He has done for you and to you. And that will allow you to keep trusting, because I have had to revisit a lot of my situations in the back that God has done for me and the victories He has won in my life. And that's why I've decided to take on this great foundation, this great courageous move. It's a journey of trust. It's a journey of walking hand in hand with the divine, believing in His supreme wisdom, even when the path seems obscure. Meaning I cannot see everything. I can see some, but I cannot see everything. Each step taken in faith unveils a part of His beautiful plan for us, nourishing the souls of single parents and empowering them to rise above societal stigmas, embracing the nobility of their journey. Single Parent Revival is more than just an initiative. It's a vessel of God's love, a conduit of His grace, and a beacon of hope for the weary hearts. Let those who are weak say they are strong. Let those who are poor say they are rich, because whatever you proclaim in your heart, so are you. It's about reminding single parents that they are seen, they are valued, they are deeply loved by God, who is intricately involved in their lives, orchestrating a melody of hope within the life challenges that we as single parents face. In the heart of Single Parent Revival lies a celestial promise, a heavenly narrative that echoes through the lives of single parents, instilling in them a sense of divine purpose, unwavering love, and boundless love of God, who calls them His own. I just wanted to encourage single parents today that God has not forgotten about you. And I wanted to give you a meaning for revival, because all of us kind of know what single parent really stands for. But if you don't have a clue what single parents really stands for, single parent is just a state of being one, not attached to another, and you're not joined to anyone. So in the context of a single parent, you're just one raising children by yourself. And the revival, because as I said earlier, I'm called into ministry, revival is just pretty much a process of reactivating, regaining strength, and bringing something back to life or back to consciousness. So it's often referred to renewing, interest. So meaning some of us have forgotten about who we are just because of a label that we've been given on earth, just because you couldn't deal with some certain characteristics or you couldn't deal with some certain situations. And maybe you found yourself either a divorcee, or you found yourself young and pregnant with someone that doesn't want you no more, or someone that has moved on, or maybe you found yourself pregnant because of a rape situation, or maybe there are so many maybes why people decide to be single. Some of them could not deal with the other counterparts' characteristics or qualities, and they decided to be single. And just because you could not tolerate with abuse, it does not make you a stigma. The society, when you say you're single, people sort of look at you like you are unwanted, or you are not qualified, or you are the mistake, or you are something that you're not. I just want to remind you today that you are God's most beloved masterpiece. And just because you've decided to choose peace over abuse, peace over betrayal, peace over anything else, I applaud you. And the God that created you applauds you for this. He cannot give out such a great obligation to us if he cannot lead the way and be able to produce for us, be able to nurture us, be able to revive a spirit of individuality in us and strength in us. I want to assure you guys today, God sees you in your cries, in your whispers, in your prayers, in your livelihood, the struggle that you're going through, the emptiness that you're going through, the sorrows that you're going through. I ask today to tell you this. Receive that which God is sending to you, because God loves you with all his heart and all his might. Allow him to get into your heart, even with the pain that you're carrying as a parent. Allow him to come in it and make the road smooth for you. Sometimes the pains you go through are supposed to be for other people. They might not be for you. They might be for somebody else who is in a much worse situation. As I told you guys earlier, my mother raised us as a single parent, and I also became a single parent. I look at my life like a lesson that I learned from the best. And then now I'm embracing the same lesson, and then I'm using this pain that I'm going through to power other people's strength, to give other people strength and power to know that it's possible. It's possible to be a single parent and still be happy and still be successful and still be creative and still raise awesome citizens. I know there are so many single parents who are out there and they are struggling with the situation of being single. If you cannot do it by yourself, you can opt to get married. If you can do it by yourself, God will be right there with you. He will be your strength. He will be the love you desire. He will be everything you ever need to provide and guide and take care of those children for you. Just bring him into your heart and ask him to do that which you so desire. And God is so willing to do that for you. I just want to encourage all of you guys to keep going. Keep putting your foot forward. Keep expecting. Whenever you pray, expect something from that prayer. Don't just pray. And if you don't know how to pray, just pray the Lord's Prayer. He has everything that you need within just one prayer. And believe that that prayer will come to pass. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have stood strong here with us. Thank you so much for the single parents who are going through life and still keeping a roof over the top over their children and still being awesome parents. Just because you're a single parent does not necessarily mean you're going to mistreat your children or misguide your children or be mean to your children. These children don't have anything to do with your situation. Always show kindness, always show love, always show unconditional love to these children, because they have nothing to do with what happened on the other situation. Most of us can really be swallowed by bitterness, can be swallowed by you have that resentment. But I ask of you, this is not your battle. This is God's battle. Let God handle this battle. All you gotta do is just to stay still and keep doing that which you do as a parent. I hope we can all do that. Just stay still. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being good. Just keep being nice. Just keep being expectant. Just keep going. And I promise you, the God that has called us in this journey, He will be a present help in our lives all through. And as I said, if you want to get married, kindly please do that if you can. And it's always good to have a spouse. Definitely, because that's our journey. We are journeying back to healing. We are journeying back to being involved. And if that's what you want to do, that's also an option. But other than that, I want to finish up this by saying thank you and thank you and thank you. God bless.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Solo Parenting Strength. Remember, you are never alone in this journey. If today's episode resonated with you, please consider sharing it with other single parents who might find solace in our supportive community. Remember to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on your preferred podcast platform. Your feedback enables us to reach more single parents who may need this beacon of strength. Until next time, always remember, the strength you seek resides within you. Take care and keep thriving. Solo Parent Strength, Navigating with Resilience is produced by Single Parents Revival. For additional resources and community support, visit our website at www.singleparentsrevival.com. We're grateful to have you as part of our empowering community. Thank you for being here.